Citizen Kane, the 1941 released black and white movie, is considered as one of the greatest movies of all time and received the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay at the 14th Academy Award show.
The movie begins with the now iconic image of the snowing glass ball, which the dying James Foster Kane holds in his hands while he speaks his last words, Rosebud. Kane was a famous and public figure and had a lot of influence into the media, especially because he published his own newspaper. After a short summary of Kane's life via a TV show, the plot really starts. A journalist tries to figure out what the last word of Kane, Rosebud, really meant. The story is told via a lot of flashbacks, which is pretty revolutionary for the time the movie was made. We get to see the whole life of Kane told in a non-linear way, as the journalist keeps interviewing 5 important people that have occurred and have had important positions in Kane's life. It's really impressive to see Orson Welles portray Kane over the whole course of his life, and to watch him change and mature. And it also adds to the fact that Orson Welles also directed the movie, wrote the screenplay, and helped producing the movie. There are a lot of memorable quotes and very good dialogue to be found in this movie. But the thing that makes this movie really stand out is the camera work. There are a lot of different camera positions and perspectives which are each used to intensify the feeling that the viewer should have while watching a specific scene. That was pretty unusual for the time, because most other movies were really using close-ups or wide shots. And now I just want you to look at this. Well, I don't really think it's hard to tell that the tracking and camera movement is amazing. And it all comes together in the most powerful scene in the movie. At this time of the film, James Kane is at the height of his power. And it's put together with a euphoric, motivating speech and wonderful cinematography. Just to be thrown down back to reality again in the next scene, where his opponent and indirect antagonist tells his wife about a secret love affair. He then even tells it to the public too. As a consequence, Kane doesn't get what he had wanted to, and then separates with his wife and starts to live with his love affair. But in the end, even she leaves him. He then goes through a lot of emotional struggles and starts saying the word Rosebud. The origin of this word, which I won't spoil here, gets revealed in the last scene, but even after the last scene, it still stays weird and unclear why he says it. Citizen Kane is a revolutionary and innovative masterpiece that has changed the way we watch and make films up until this day. The plot and logic of the movie is without any flaws, but you'll still notice the slow pacing in comparison to newer movies, and the movie has aged, there is no doubt. The storytelling will keep you focused and excited up until the end, but there isn't really any emotional depth to it.
So, and that's why I give Citizen Kane 88%.
I don't think Citizen Kane is the greatest movie of all time, but it's for sure a milestone in cinematic history. Comment, like and subscribe. Thanks.
Bye.